Well, in the previous videos, we did question 1.1, all the sub-questions of question 1.1. Now we're going to do question 1.2. That says solve simultaneously for x and y. And I'm already questions here. First, we have like 1.2. We are going to solve for x and y simultaneously. Okay. And then equation 1, the first equation is given by x plus y equal to 3. And the other equation is given by 2x squared plus 4xy minus y equals to 15. Okay. So I prefer to label my equations. I call it equation 1 and then equation 2. So now, the idea is to make one variable subject of the other, subject of the formula. Okay. In other words, express one variable in terms of the other variable from one equation. Then we can use that newer equation, substitute it on the other equation to solve the variables. Now, talking may not make sense, but let me talk by doing. Okay. So now, like we have like from equation 1, we have like x plus y equal to 3. So I want to pick up one variable of choice or the best choice. It depends. It can be x, it can be y also. In this case, all of them will work. Okay. All of them will be easier to solve, but I would prefer to keep y on the left hand side and then move x over. So this will be y will be equal to negative x plus 3. Okay, this is the newer equation now. Now, newer equation 1. Now I want to take this value of y. I will substitute that in the next equation. So instead of me writing like 2x squared plus 4xy minus y equal to 15, I'm going to substitute the value of y by negative x plus 3. So it's going to be a negative x plus 3 and negative x plus 3. Okay, and then we're going to, you can notice now, the equation 2 now is expressed in terms of one variable only. Now, this will be 2x squared plus, we can do 4x times negative x, that makes negative 4x squared. So that's negative 4x squared. Negative 4x squared. And then 4x times negative times positive 3, that makes positive 12x. And then over here, the negative, when we drop the negative, the brackets, the signs of the terms inside the bracket changes, because this will become positive x, and then negative 3. We can move the 15 over, that makes minus 15 equal to 0. Now we can underline, simplify the equation by combining like terms. We have like 2x squared and negative 4x squared. They both make negative 2x squared. And then we have like 2x, 12x and x, that makes positive 13x. And then we have like a negative 3 and negative 15, that makes negative 18 equal to 0. Now, then what will come next? We are going to solve this by factorizing. But before we do, I don't want the negative sign in front of the x squared. Okay, so I can times the whole equation by negative 1. So if I times this by negative 1, like that, I times that also by negative 1, times by negative 1, and then this will become 2x squared minus 13x plus 18 equal to 0. Okay. Now to solve this, this is what I can do. I look at x squared has a coefficients 2. Okay. So I will do 2 times 18. This makes equal to 36, right? Now I want to list all the factors of 36, preferably in ascending order. And that's what I want to do. It's going to be like 1 times 1 and 36, because 1 times 36 makes 36. And then it's going to be 2 and 18, because 2 times 18 makes 36. And then it's going to be also 3 and 12, because 3 times 12 makes 36. And then 4 and 9, because 4 times 9 makes 36. And then 6 and 6, because 6 and 6 make 36. So those are the factors of 36 in ascending order. Then I want to select the only one couple, that only one couple, which will make a sum equal to the coefficients of negative 13. Now let's see which couple will make negative 13. I'll go backward. 6 and 6 will never make negative 13. Okay, 1 and 36 will never make negative 13. 2 and 18 will never make negative 13. 3 and 12 will never make negative 13, but 4 and 9, yes, they can, if we do negative 4 and negative 9. And then, of course, you check this out. Negative 4 minus 9 makes negative 13, and negative 4 times negative 9 makes positive 36. Okay? So I am going to break down the trinomial into 4 terms. Okay? This is what I'm going to write the trinomial now. How I'm going to write the trinomial now? I'm going to write it like 2x squared. Instead of writing negative 13x, I'm going to write minus 4x minus 9x plus 18 equal to 0. So note that this part is just negative 13x. Okay? 4 terms now. Now, this is what I can do. I will factorize by grouping, okay? The first 2 with the last 2. So I look here. The common factor between this and that is 2x, okay? I'm going to write 2x as a common factor. As a common factor. And then in the bracket, it should be, because I write 2x out, I must write x here, because 2x times x will make 2x squared. I'm talking about this 2x times x means 2x squared. And then there, I must write minus 2, because 2x times negative 2 makes negative 4x there. Now over here also, I'm gonna factorize these. I take the negative 9x and positive 18. What's common? We can take negative 9 as a common factor. Okay. If I take negative out, in the bracket there must be x, because negative 9 times x will make negative 9x. Okay. And then minus 2, not plus 2 here. Be careful, because we took the negative out. And then check negative 9 times negative 2 makes positive 18. And it is important to note that the values within the brackets will always be common, will always be the same. If they're not the same, it means either we selected a wrong factor, couple of factors of 36 here, or we did not factorize correctly, or maybe a mistake somewhere in the calculations here. Okay, because these two must always be common. Okay, I'm gonna move my boards a little bit this way. Let's just erase these and split it that way. Now we have because we have like 2x. Okay, we have like that's we can write like this: 2x minus 9 factor of x minus 2 equal to 0. This means, according to the law of multiplication, when we have like a times b equals 0, this implies that a equal to 0 or b equal to 0. So we will do 2x minus 9 equal to 0. So this will be 2x minus 9 equal to 0, or x minus 2 equal to 0. So if we move the negative 9 over, that makes 2x is equal to 9, or we move the negative 2 over, that makes x is equal to 2. Over here, this makes that x is equal to 9 over 2 if we divide both sides by 2. So now these are the x values of the the equations. Okay. Now, if we find the x, we also need to find the y values, the corresponding y value. Now, we can substitute these values in any of the equations here, and it will work, any of the equations, but go for the easiest one. Actually, the easiest one will be this one. The easier one between the two is this one. But me, I will always prefer to substitute in the newer equation one I paid here, because I already expressed one variable in terms of the other. It's going to be easier this way. So I will sub x here. It's going to be y equal to negative x plus 3. So x has the value of 9/2. So this will be y will be equal to negative 9/2 plus 3. This is equal to negative 1/4. Okay, excuse me. Negative 3/2. Okay, if you're unsure, press the calculator, you're gonna get it. So I'll be negative 3/2, and then y will be equal to I sub in the value of x plus 3. Okay, x is equal to 2, and then that means y equal to 5. See, if x is equal to 2, then y will be equal to 5. So this means also when x is equal to 2, okay, y is equal to 5. Excuse me, there were negative sign that I missed here, negative sign here, so it's not 5 but 1. So when x is 9/2, y will be negative 3/2. When x is equal to 2, y will be equal to 1. Thank you.